Hi, my name's Jan Jaffe. I'm the owner and founder director of Make Music Ellensburg. And behind me is the door that started Make Music Ellensburg. This is my garage. There's a studio in here. I painted that red door when I rebranded and became Make Music Ellensburg. Chose the name in 2018, and it was because I was teaching private lessons out of this little room. Right now it's storage. I'm going to show you what my mess of storage looks like. But we started in this room with private lessons, and I've been teaching forever. I wanted to be a music teacher since fourth grade. So in fourth grade, I started my violin with orchestra at school, before school, after school, or during recesses, and in the cafeteria, and all that. Um, and I decided then, that year, I wanted to be a music teacher, and I've never, ever changed that plan. So when I was in here, I've got some relics left over from teaching in my garage here. I realized that just being in this small space, it was lonely. I realized teaching my own private lessons that I loved my students. My students were great. You'll hear from a couple of them that started out in this room pretty soon. But I didn't have that connection. I didn't have the community that I was craving so badly. I wanted to team up with other teachers. I wanted to connect my students with other students and have that moral support and that jam session ability, playing together, making music together in a group and in community. So when I was in this space, I had put up a little whiteboard over here, and it said, "Welcome to our first two teachers, Micah and Amanda." Were up on this board. It said, "Welcome, Make Music Ellensburg is expanding," and I was able to hire a couple of teachers to help me out. I had this huge waiting list. I couldn't get to it all. Ellensburg is very supportive of the arts, but more than that, we need things to do, right? Every community does. So families, adults and kids and in between, were looking for music teachers, and we're not able to find them in town. So my waiting list just grew and grew and grew. And I kept calling other teachers and, "Hey, do you have any room in your studio?" Everybody's full. All the professionals in town were full. Hard to get music lessons for people. So anyways, hired my first two teachers in this studio. And very shortly after that, had a couple of recital posters up here from years past. Oh, there's my first recital poster back there. I'll show you. Very shortly after hiring them, we were so lucky to find that theater place. It's an old theater called the Odeon Theater, and I'll take you down there in another video too. But the old theater was not actually for rent. I called them, saw it on the for rent list for commercial properties in town. They were actually for sale, not for rent. And I was telling the owner what we do and what I'm looking for, and he said, "Oh, well, why don't you come down? Maybe I'll rent it to you anyway." So it was total luck, pure luck, that we were able to move downtown at the perfect time for the Odeon Theater. So now we've been there for since 2021 in October, and the building has sold, and now we are finally having to move out. New owner has new plans for the building, don't know what, and we are taking this opportunity. We're going to seize this and take this opportunity to go build our own studio. Nothing like this little tiny room. I put in a little hole in the wall back here so I could have air conditioning, like a little R2D2 air conditioning unit right back there. It was great. Anyway, we don't have AC at our theater either. I'm hoping that we get AC at this new building. That would be fantastic. We're going to build the whole thing out. And I will show you the place soon as I get the go-ahead to share where and what that is. But we're planning on building the whole place and putting small rooms and teaching rooms and classrooms, a variety of sizes, and a waiting room and bathrooms and the whole deal, and have it available for musicians of all kinds and all ages. We teach preschool all the way through older adults and all sorts of things. I teach guitar, piano, boom whackers over there, voice, ukulele, and my teachers also teach bass and drum set, and we have a preschool class and choirs for kids and adults and all the things. So we've got a lot going on, and we are going to use the heck out of this new space. And it's really exciting and a very big step. And I am very nervous about that investment and the change and the time that we're going to have to take off this summer. So it sounds like our lease is going to end before we can actually finish building out the space. We only have a few months to get in there and get going. So every bit helps and helps our teachers with our stability, keeping our teaching artists on staff, and all the things we're going to have to buy and do. I'll break it down for you, tell you all the things we have to pay for. But anyway, this is a huge transition, very exciting, and I hope that you follow us down there and are with us in this whole process. I'm going to be as open as I can be with what we're working on and what we're doing with your support. And we're asking just for a small donation from whoever believes that this is a good thing for our community. So thank you for watching. Thanks for being with me. And I will update you again soon. Okay, bye.